and today we are checking out Pulp Fiction, and I am very excited for this movie. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie. Who wouldn't be excited? I've seen a few Quentin Tarantino movies in my day. I reacted to Reservoir Dogs. I've seen Inglourious Basterds a few times on my own time. The Hateful Eight is the one that I've seen the most for some reason, even though it's not my favorite of the bunch. I've seen The Hateful Eight like 4 or 5 times now. I'm going to be reacting to Kill Bill soon, both volumes, and I haven't seen the other ones. Django Unchained is one that I really want to watch, and I know there's a few other ones out there, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but Pulp Fiction is the one of the hour, is the movie of the hour, and I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to see John Travolta. I'm excited to see Samuel L. Jackson. I think Uma Thurman is in this movie, which is going to be so awesome. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what all the hype about is around this movie. And before we get this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me tell you what color it should be. Boop. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the color of the lighting today is going to be yellow. It might be a little hard to see, and you might not be able to see the yellow at all on screen. For me, the lighting is yellow because the big title card, Pulp Fiction, is in big yellow letters, and so I'm going yellow in honor of the title today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head to my Patreon of uncut and early access reactions to my movies and TV shows that come up to 3 weeks early, as well as exclusive Patreon merch, live streams, movie polls, movie reactions, and so much more. Thank you so much for checking it out. Let's get back to the video. Okay. Let's see what the craziness of this movie is all about. I've heard really, really good things, so I'm expecting a really great movie today. Anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Pulp Fiction. Pulp, a soft, moist, shapeless mass of matter. What a description.
I say that, the same thing every time. I'm through, never again, too dangerous.
This guy was the villain in The Incredible Hulk, wasn't he?
You're never gonna have to hear me quack. I'm never gonna do it again.
After tonight?
Correct. I got all tonight to quack.
Can I get anyone more coffee?
No thanks.
Did they hurt the little girl?
I don't know, there probably never was a little girl in the first place. But the point of the story isn't a little girl, the point of the story is...
It's easy to rob a bank.
I'm not saying I want to rob banks, I'm just illustrating that if we did, it'd be easier than what we've been doing. Try walking in one of those places with nothing but a phone. See how far that gets you. No, fuck it, forget it. We're out of it.
Yeah, well, what then? Day jobs?
You actually have to work instead of robbing stuff?
Garçon, coffee!
Garçon means boy.
Yeah, it does.
This place? A coffee shop.
You're robbing a cafe.
Nobody ever robs restaurants. Why not? Catch with their pants down. They're not expecting to get robbed. Not as expecting anyway.
I bet you...
Yeah, no one really does rob restaurants, do they?
Yeah.
You got the idea, taking their wallets. Now that was a good idea.
Genius idea.
A lot of people come to restaurants.
A lot of wallets.
A lot of wallets.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Right now, right here. Come on.
Right.
Oh my god, they're just going for it?
Son, remember? Your crowd control. I handle employees.
What the heck?
Fucking pricks, move! And I'll execute every motherfucking last one of you!
And now the music? Christopher Walken. Bruce Willis. Excuse me.
Okay, so tell me again about the hash brown.
Okay, what you want to know?
Dude, these two as a pair is gonna be awesome.
A little different.
Example.
All right, well, you can walk into a movie theater in Amsterdam and buy a beer.
That's awesome.
It's a beer. And in Paris, you can buy a beer in McDonald's.
At McDonald's beer?
What do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
A Royale with cheese.
I seen them do it, man. They fucking drown them in this shit.
Yeah.
I actually quite like mayonnaise and french fries. Please don't hurt me. Mayonnaise and ketchup mixed, really good.
Pilot.
Pilot? What's a pilot?
Well, you know the shows on TV?
I don't watch TV.
You don't watch TV? Just 2 lads in an elevator.
No, nothing that bad.
Well, then what then?
Gave her a foot massage.
A foot massage?
Sent a couple of cats over to his place. They took him out on his patio, threw his ass over the balcony.
What?
Since then, he kind of developed a speech impediment.
At least he didn't die. I love how natural the dialogue sounds, and also just how like random these conversations are before they go and like shoot people, I assume.
Ain't fucking ball pump.
Whoa, stop right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing. And sticking your tongue in the holiest of holies ain't the same fucking ballpark. It ain't the same league. It ain't even the same fucking sport.
I love this argument that they're having.
Don't be telling me about foot massages. I'm the foot fucking master. Shit, yeah. Got my technique down and everything. I don't be tickling or nothing.
Would you give a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you.
John Travolta wants the massage.
Time you got?
7:22 in the a.m.
No, ain't quite time yet.
It ain't quite time. Do they have like a schedule?
And they all meant something. We act like they don't, but they do. I mean, that's what's so fucking cool about them.
Why are they still talking about this?
I mean, that's his fucking wife, man. They think they have no sense of humor about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's an interesting point.
I think John Travolta's point makes sense. Get into character. You should ask them when you go in, when you break down the door, ask them about foot massages.
You're gonna be taking Mia Wallace out on a date?
It is not a date.
It could be though.
Just good company, that's all. It's not a date.
I love just letting the characters sit and talk, you know what I mean? Like there's these really subtle long takes.
Hey, kids. How you boys doing?
Everyone here is so dead.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers! The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Like an advertisement.
You mind if I try one of yours? This is yours here, right?
I did not like that burger close up.
This is a tasty burger.
He said the line! That line's so famous.
Tell him, Vincent.
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Why is this such an intimidating conversation, you know?
Send this.
Sprite.
Sprite, good. You mind if I...
Sprite and a burger for breakfast at 7:22 a.m. How is he chugging Sprite? That's impossible. How did he do that?
It's over there.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Samuel L. Jackson is so good. Ooh, a briefcase. What is in that briefcase? It is glowing.
Yeah, we happy.
I want to know what's in that briefcase, man.
I just want you to know how sorry we are that things got so fucked up with us and Mr.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but you're dead.
got into this thing with the best intentions.
Watch out.
Really. I never...
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Oh my god.
Oh, you were finished. Oh, well, allow me to retort. What does Marcellus Wallace look like? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? English, motherfucker, do you speak? What again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more god.
This is amazing.
Does he look like a bitch?
What?
Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh, there's this passage I got memorized. Sort of fits this.
Oh, let's hear it.
Will shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother.
Dude, you're about to be executed.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay.
Oh my days. Oh my god. They double teamed him from both sides.
If you mean it turns to vinegar, it does. If you mean it gets better with age, it don't.
I love these shots. Again, letting characters just linger. So he's like a aging boxer then, this guy.
That's pride fucking with you. Fuck pride. Pride only hurts.
Is he being paid to lose a fight?
You gonna say to yourself, Marcellus Wallace was right.
I got no problem with that, Mr. Wallace.
This is Mr. Wallace.
In the fifth, your ass goes down.
And he is paid to lose a fight.
What's up with no clothes?
I don't even want to know.
Where's the big...
Why are they wearing just boxers?
So I hear you taking me out tomorrow.
At Marcellus's request.
Everyone knows about this Mia stuff.
Do my food with my mouth closed, laugh at her fucking jokes, and that's it.
Hey, my name's Paul, and this shit's between...
My name's Paul. This is between y'all. That was a great line.
A pack of red apples.
Filters.
None.
Look at this star-studded cast.
Don't worry about it.
Pack of red apples. $1.40.
He's like, he gets to hug Mr. Wallace?
Every part of your body into the tip of a penis.
What the heck?
You were in my home. Now, white people who know the difference between good shit and bad shit, this is the house they come to. Any old day of the fucking week.
That's a bold statement.
This ain't
He
Amsterdam.
had some good stuff in Amsterdam then.
Give me $3,000, madman.
Okay.
If it's as good as you say it is, I'll come back and...
500 a gram, 3 grams? Wow. You need to be rich to do cocaine, I guess.
Aggies and Twistix from the kitchen.
Hey.
Hey,
They have a local home business.
It was out 5 days, and some dickless piece of shit fucked with it.
Oh, that's so annoying.
you don't do it.
It's just against the rules.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good transaction there. Oh, he is flying at the moment. That extra 200 really is doing the job. No. I'm not a big fan of needles. That was too close, Quentin Tarantino. That was too close, man. What a lovely house.
Vincent.
What is she, like security?
I'm on the intercom.
That's a meme. That's a gif. This movie is so ingrained in pop culture. It's insane. There's already been so many things that I recognize from memes and gifs and things like that. Why is he so awkward, you know? It is Uma Thurman, guys. I'm seeing her soon when I watch Kill Bill.
A steak here, Daddy-o. Don't be a...
That was kind of cool.
Over there in the price.
I wish we had diners like this still.
Alright.
Who's that? Is that Zorro? I've never seen Zorro, The Mask of Zorro, but I know about it. I've heard of it.
3, 4, get out on the floor. 5, 6, come get your kicks.
Is this where the dancing scene happens, by the way? I know about that. Everyone knows about that, where they just kind of are dancing together. Is that here?
What do you think?
I think it's like a wax museum with a pulse.
Yeah,
I am.
That's a good description. Give me a second, please. I haven't even looked at the menu.
Burnt to a crisp or bloody as hell.
Bloody as hell, and oh yeah, look at this. Vanilla Coke.
They only have 2 options. Burnt to a crisp or bloody as hell.
Did you just order a $5 shake?
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
You don't put bourbon in or nothing?
No.
Just checking.
I'll be right back with your drinks.
Milkshakes are always so expensive.
You can have this one, cowgirl.
Thanks.
Don't get all flirty.
Sure did.
How long were you there?
Just over 3 years.
I go there about once.
The framing here is so interesting. She's on the left, he's a little bit on the right, which makes sense, but his head is kind of cut off, and she has a lot of headroom. It's interesting framing, Quentin Tarantino.
There was a blonde one, Somerset O'Neill. She was a leader. The Japanese fox was a kung fu master.
Of course. Of course.
They would have worked in a gimmick where every show I would have told another joke.
Wow, what a gimmick.
Well, I only got the chance to say one because we only did one show.
Okay, what's the joke?
And you can't tell me? I promise I won't laugh.
That's what I'm afraid of, Vince.
Yeah, you need to laugh. It's a joke, Vincent.
I gotta know what a $5 shake tastes like.
You can use my straw. I don't have cooties.
Yeah, oh, that's pretty good, actually.
God damn, it's a pretty fucking good milkshake.
He's really trying hard not to look at her or do anything that could remotely seem like he's interested, right? And look at her, she's even sucking on this cherry is like a little seductive. The music in the background's also so good. There's so much style in this movie, even the way she just walked and like the lighting behind her and stuff. Just style. So when she said powder her nose, she meant she's gonna do cocaine.
Which one? This two Monroes.
No, it's not. That is Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
That is Mamie Van Doren.
I don't know who she is.
I don't want to offend you.
This doesn't sound like the usual mindless, boring.
Yeah, it sounds pretty personal.
Ask me. So you can go ahead and ask me what you're going to ask me, and my natural response could be to get offended.
That's a good answer if someone asked you not to be offended before they say something.
Think about what happened to Antoine.
Who's Antoine?
Tony Rocky Horror. You know him.
Oh, the guy who got pushed off of the balcony.
Well, that is one way to say it. Another way to say it would be that he was thrown out. Is to say he was thrown out of a window by Marcellus because of you.
Is that a fact?
It's a fact.
F word?
No. They just said that Antoine had given you a foot massage.
She's like, yeah, it was a great foot massage.
And nothing. That's it.
I love how this foot massage conversation has actually come back, though. Isn't that awesome?
Throwing Tony out of a 4-story window for massaging my feet seem reasonable?
No, it seemed excessive.
I can see it. I don't even know Marcellus.
Only thing Antoine ever touched of mine was my hand when he shook it at my wedding.
So no foot massage.
And waiting for, so world famous Jackrabbit Slim's twist contest.
Oh my god, I have been waiting for this moment, actually. This is the dance sequence, I think.
Now, who will be our first contestants?
Right here.
Okay.
And how about your fella here?
Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega. Oh my god, it's the scene, man. Okay. I am so excited to finally see this in context. Okay, John. Okay, John. That's actually good. Come on, guys. Boogie with me, man. Okay. Oh, she's diving down. Okay, Uma. And John's feeling it right now. Was she giving like little stomach rubs there? No, I didn't want that to end. No, that was so much fun, guys. Oh my god. Don't think of anything there.
That's a little bit more information than I needed, Vince. But go ahead.
I like Mia. She has so much life. And John also likes Mia. I should say Vincent also likes Mia. I'm glad we're getting some more dancing here.
Don't be rude. Drink your drink. But do it quickly.
And that's it. No more. She's having such a good time.
You can maintain loyalty. Because being loyal.
She's going to be asleep by the time you leave the bathroom. Oh, a little bit of cocaine there.
Walk out the door, get in the car, go home, jerk off, and that's all you're gonna do.
I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. Oh no. Oh no. Is she gonna die? Is she overdosing? Hold on a second, guys. Did she die? Alright. Mia's dead. No, she's not dead yet, but I think she's in a bad way. Even the street looks beautiful.
Vance, the goddamn phone's ringing.
He's really taking his sweet time.
I'm not even fucking joking with you, man. Do not be bringing some fucked up poop out to my house. No choice.
Why no choice?
Go to a hospital and call a lawyer.
Negative.
This is not my fucking problem, man. You fucked her.
You should take her to a hospital.
I don't know you. Who is this? Don't come here. I'm hanging up the phone. Prank caller. Prank caller.
Is he a little skeptical? Or is that for legal reasons?
Tell him that you did not help and that you let her die on your fucking lawn. Now come on, help me. Help me.
You just dragged him into this for no reason.
Look, go to the fridge and get the thing with the adrenaline shot.
What's wrong with her?
Just go to the fridge.
Fuck, you need a medical book for? What to do? I never had to give an adrenaline shot. You've never given an adrenaline shot? I never had to.
He's not a doctor.
What are you looking for?
A little black medical book.
What are you looking for?
A little black fucking medical.
I love the dialogue.
You're never gonna find anything in this
I'm
mess.
going to
For
fucking
6 months,
kill you.
I've been telling
Shut up.
to clean this shit up.
Get in here.
The overlapping dialogue, the way that the arguments work, it all feels like an actual real thing.
All right, what I need is a big fat magic marker. You got it?
What?
A magic marker.
Just a pen.
Okay, I think it's ready. All right, let's hurry up, man.
DIY giant needle adrenaline shot. There is too many needles in this movie, guys.
You gotta bring the needle down in a stabbing motion. I gotta
What
stab her 3 times. No, you don't gotta fucking stab her 3 times. Three!
Oh my god. It worked though. He had great aim. There's a giant needle on your boob.
If Marcellus knew about this incident, I'd be in as much trouble as you.
Really?
Vincent, do you want to hear my Fox Force 5 joke?
Yeah, I do actually.
Baby Tomato starts lagging behind, and Pop Tomato gets really angry. Goes
Aw.
back and squishes him.
Aww.
As ketchup.
You know, it's but the dad tomato killed his son.
Do you
Oh my
remember when I
god.
told you your daddy died?
Christoph
with your
Waltz,
daddy
right? No. Christopher Walken. There we go.
Ryan Coolidge, on the day he set sail for Paris. This was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war.
That's cool.
Granddad, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight.
And he took the little watch?
Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dane was a Marine, and he was killed.
Aw.
This watch.
I thought I paused the movie or something there for a second.
Taken away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright.
This kid's probably getting so bored at this point. What am I trying to say there?
In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
Oh my god.
This watch up his ass. Then
why are you telling the kid this?
I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. Little man, I gave the...
Why does he pause for so long? He goes, now? Little man.
Bring that fast.
Dan, do you feel that this tragedy is going to have an effect on the world of
Oh,
boxing?
Richard, a tragedy like this can't help but shake.
Did Butch kill someone? So is Vincent gonna kind of hunt down Butch then?
Says he don't know nothing. I believe him. Think we surprised his ass, same as
No,
us.
we don't want to think. We want to know.
I like how we don't really see his face.
If Butch goes to Indochina, I want a nigga hiding in a bowl of rice ready to pop a cap in his ass.
Oh my days.
Tell me you killed the other boxing man.
Must have been one hard punch.
Are you weirdo?
No. He is a subject I have not interest.
Interesting that we have the rear projection for this. You know what I mean?
You are the first person I have ever met who has killed somebody.
Like, is this a stylistic choice?
What does it mean?
I'm an American, honey. Our names don't mean shit.
Yeah, they don't usually, do they?
I want to know what it feels like to kill a man.
I couldn't tell you.
What if she works for whatever his name is?
4560.
That's an expensive taxi ride. 45.60, especially back then. Oh my god.
Hard day at the office?
Pretty hard.
This isn't where he lives, right? Is he just like running around?
You were looking at yourself in the mirror and you wish you had some pot?
A pot. Pot belly.
You want a pot belly?
Face, normal legs, normal hips, normal ass. A big, perfectly round pot belly.
I don't think I've ever heard someone say this before.
If you had a pot belly, I would punch you in it.
You'd punch me in my belly?
You didn't listen to the ow. You didn't listen to the radio.
I never listened to
Do
you.
they even do just like random things that like couples would do, like the nipple pinch? I just feel like it's just some random thing that just out of the blue, but it's what they would actually do in a natural setting.
Of danger, aren't we?
Yeah.
If they find us, they'll kill us, won't they?
Yeah.
Will you hand me a dry towel, Miss Beautiful Tulip?
Oh, I like that.
I like that one better.
And if after a while you didn't dig that, go someplace else. Maybe Tahiti.
Oh, let's go to Tahiti, man.
What does that mean?
Where is the shoe store?
Donde está?
Spit, please.
Very careful flaming. I can't speak. Very careful framing there.
Butch?
He is already passed out.
I'm gonna order a big plate of blueberry pancakes with maple syrup.
That sounds awesome.
Eggs over easy and 5 sausages.
Oh my god, that sounds awesome. I'm hungry now, guys. I'm gonna make some sausages after this movie.
Pie for breakfast.
Any time of the day is a good time for pie.
That is so fair. That is so fair.
It's there.
No, it's not.
Have you looked?
Is it the little watch that the little kid got?
Well, it should be.
Yes, it most definitely should be, but it's not here now. So where the fuck is it?
She either stole it or that kid has it. It's that little tiny watch that was... Yeah, it's the watch that was up the butt.
I believe so.
You believe so? What the fuck does that mean? You either did or you didn't get it.
Then I did.
Yeah, be confident.
Fucker!
Oh my god, that lamp just fell on her. Yeah, your apartment's gonna be watched though. Watched, get it? No pun intended.
Why does it mean that?
So I gotta go back to my apartment and get my watch.
Yeah.
Won't the gangsters be looking for you there?
Yeah, they will.
Take your hand. I'll be back before you can say blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie.
But you have to say it when I leave. Oh, he's going a secret way. Oh, hold on. That was a sick camera move. How did they do that? How did they do that? Oh, they could be inside. Gotta run in, get it, and leave as fast as you can, Bruce. Why not just leave? Why not leave? Are you an idiot? Oh my god, you're an idiot. You have to go. I bet he's in the bathroom or something. John Travolta, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's dead. He's dead. I didn't know he... What the heck? He's flipping John... He's just gone. He's just not in the movie anymore. He didn't even eat the food that he put in the toaster as well. Like, what a shame. Seems like he's escaped pretty well. Okay, just sing. Oh my god. Oh my god, you have to go. Or run him over. Oh my days.
Who?
Him.
It's revenge time. This is insane.
Can I help you with something? Fuck you up to? Come here, motherfucker!
This poor guy.
Somebody's gonna get their motherfucking head blown up!
Oh my days.
Keep it coming. Come on.
Okay, so what? Call the cops now? And then what?
Zed, Maynard. Yeah, the spider just caught a couple of flies.
What? Yeah, that was not the police. They have gag balls in their mouth. What is going on?
Nobody kills anybody in my place of business except me or Zed.
So are they gonna torture them then?
We ain't fighting. Now, this one right here, he was gonna shoot that one.
Wait a second. Oh my god. He's a police officer. A giant box in that room.
Yeah.
What the heck? Where's this movie going? This has to be the most insane twist in a movie I've ever seen in my life. I was not expecting some torture sex dungeon with Bruce Willis. What's going on? Of course. You are... Oh my god. You say it's you are not it. Oh my God, imagine being the actor inside this outfit right now. Hope you got paid $500 million for that. What the heck is going on? Oh, they didn't expect him to be a boxer. Okay, go, 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 go. You gonna leave him? You're not gonna leave him, are you? That's good, that's good. Oh, oh, that's even better. Oh, that's even better. Feels like a nod to Kill Bill. I feel like Kill Bill was the next movie. Is he gonna hack and slash them? They have a shotgun. I hope he knows that, right? Oh my god. Oh, this is horrible. Oh! Yeah. Oh! Nice.
Go ahead and pick it up.
Step aside, boy.
Now they're gonna be best friends.
Fuck!
Oh, you shot his... Oh my god.
What now?
Are you gonna kill him or do you let him live like this?
I ain't through with you by damn sight. I'ma get medieval on your ass.
My days.
I tell you what now, between me and you, there is no me in you.
Oh my god, okay, yes.
Yeah, we cool.
Oh, we cool.
Two things.
Just don't get in his way again.
It ain't nobody else's business. Two, you leave town tonight, right now.
Yeah, okay.
And when you're gone, you stay gone.
Okay, yeah. What a situation to just be leaving.
Is everything well?
Just come on, no talking now.
Are we in danger?
Yes and no. It depends.
I'm so sorry.
You were gone so long, I started to think dreadful thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dreadful things did happen though, so fair enough.
Since I left you, this has been without a doubt the single weirdest fucking day of my life.
Yeah,
Come on, how
it has
tell
been
you all
weird.
about it.
I bet it's about to get weirder too. Unless this is just how he exits. I feel like characters just come and go in this movie.
By anybody except Mrs. Wallace.
Oh my god.
You read the Bible, bro.
We're back here. Okay, and it ended like here, right? It ended here. So what happened next?
Die, you motherfucker!
How did you miss? How did you miss? That's awesome.
We should be fucking dead, man.
Yeah, but why aren't you?
Don't do that. Don't fucking blow this shit off. What just happened here was a fucking miracle.
It actually was a miracle.
What happened here was a miracle, and I want you to fucking acknowledge it.
Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it, Vincent.
Can we go now?
It's weird that we've seen him die in the future now, you know? At least we get more John Travolta.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Yeah.
And stop.
Oh my god!
What the fuck's happening?
Oh my god! Oh, this is why they were like in their underwear going to see what's his face.
He went over a bump or
Hey,
something.
the car ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
Because their suits are all covered in blood, so they had to change.
We gotta be real fucking delicate with
That
this
poor
Jimmy
guy,
situation.
Marvin,
He's one remarkable.
he was alive and then he wasn't.
Nigga, what the fuck you just doing with towel, man?
I was drying my hands.
Well, you supposed to wash them first.
At a job.
I used the same fucking soap you did, and when I finished the towel, it didn't look like no goddamn maxi pad. God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
Oh, it's Quentin.
And finds a dead body in her house, I'm gonna get divorced. All right, no marriage counseling, no trial separation. I'm gonna get...
That's what he's worried about?
Don't fucking Jimmy me. There's nothing that you're gonna say that's gonna make me forget that I love my wife, is there?
No.
Just do me that favor, all right? The phone is in my bedroom. I suggest you get going.
I'll say she comes home.
Look at him chilling by the pool. What a view.
Bunch of gangsters in the kitchen doing a bunch of gangster shit. Ain't no telling what she's liable to do.
Yeah, poor woman. Oh my god.
You're Jimmy, right? This is your house?
I know this guy, but I don't know his name.
If I was informed correctly, the clock is ticking. Is that right, Jimmy?
100%.
Yeah.
I was led to believe if she comes home and finds us here, she wouldn't appreciate it none too much.
Nope, not at all.
Do me a favor, will you? Don't I smell some coffee back there? Would you make me a cup?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jimmy, go make some coffee.
Here you go, Mr. Wolf.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Mr. Wolf's so nice. What the heck? He's such a gentleman.
Fast. You need to go in the back seat. Scoop up all those little pieces of brain and skull.
Ew.
Can't use them. We need to camouflage the interior of the car. We're going to line the front seat.
Oh, that's genius.
But at a glance, the car will appear to be normal. Jimmy, lead the way. Boys, get to work.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Ain't like that. Your help is definitely appreciated.
Mr. Wolf, listen. I don't mean disrespect, okay? I respect you.
Oh my god, Vincent.
And they're not with us anymore. And I really want to help you
Let
guys
me
out.
ask you a question, if you don't mind.
No, please, go ahead.
Would you rather be with your wife or be with your linen?
I like oak myself. That's what I have in my bed. How about you, Jimmy?
He's gonna give him some money for the linen?
Oh, man. I will never forgive your ass for this shit. This is some fuck. The motherfucker said that shit never had to pick up itty-bitty pieces of skull on account of your dumb ass.
So fair.
I'm the guns of the Navarone. Fact, what the fuck am I doing in the back? You the motherfucker should be on brain detail.
Yeah, why is he at the back?
Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet. Phase 1 is complete. Clean the car, which moves us right along.
Yeah, to the people.
Damn, this morning ass some chilly shit.
Are you sure this is absolutely necessary?
It's necessary.
Damn, the water fucking cold.
Better you than me, gentlemen. Don't be afraid of the soap.
Jimmy's having a great time. I feel like this is such a random movie, don't you think at times? It's just it's really random. It's really funny.
Come on, gentlemen. We're laughing our way right into prison. Don't make me beg.
Yeah, see, this is... Oh my god. Oh, I did not need to see that body, but this is why they were in, like, their underwear, basically.
If I get my car back any different than I gave it, Monster Joe's gonna be disposing of 2 bodies.
Oh my days.
I'm taking my lady out for breakfast. Maybe I could drop you 2 off. Where do you live?
Redondo?
Inglewood.
For breakfast?
I want to tell you it was a real pleasure watching you work.
Yeah, really, and thank you very much, Mr. Wolf.
Call me Winston.
Dude, Winston is the coolest man on the entire planet.
Want to share a cab?
Yeah, I'd go for some breakfast. Feel like having breakfast with me?
Oh, they might be going to that diner.
I don't know why, I just thought you'd be European or something because
They are at the diner, guys.
They're definitely dirty. But dogs got personality. Personality goes a long way.
Pigs actually have personalities, too.
And I've just been sitting here thinking.
About what?
About the miracle we witnessed.
It actually was a miracle.
God makes the impossible possible. But this morning, I don't think qualifies.
Why not?
I mean, it could be God stopped the bullets, or he changed Coke to Pepsi, he found my fucking car.
He changed Coke to Pepsi.
You really thinking about quitting?
The life?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Fuck.
He's actually quitting.
Walk from place to place, meet people, get in adventures.
And how long do you intend to walk the earth?
The Adventures of Samuel L. Jackson.
A residence or legal tender. That's what you're gonna be, man. You're gonna be a fucking bum.
Why can't you let him do what he wants to do?
Different.
Garçon!
Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. Is he gonna be in the bathroom while they rob the diner?
And I'll execute every one of you motherfuckers! You got that? You
Okay. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. He's just chilling.
Get down on the fucking floor! Grandpa, down!
They've definitely done stuff like this before.
I think you got a hero here, honey bunny!
Well, just execute him!
No.
Cooperate, and this will all be over in a minute.
Fuck down! Well done.
He's just vibing in the bathroom. He's reading the same book that he died reading. Why are you staring at him?
Funny, I was thinking the same thing.
Open it.
Afraid I can't do that.
I want to see what's in the case.
Get him out of here.
Shut the fuck up, fat man. This ain't none of your goddamn business.
Open it.
No, I want to see what's inside.
Is that what I think it is?
What is it? Whatever. We're not gonna see, are we?
It's beautiful.
Nothing can be as beautiful as this. Like, nothing will live up to this.
Tell that fucking bitch to chill!
Be cool,
Chill that fucking bitch!
Oh my god.
Nobody's gonna hurt anybody. We're all gonna be like three little Fonzies here.
This is so cool.
I want you to let go your gun, put your palms flat on the table, and sit your ass down.
We'll have a nice conversation.
Nervous, I get scared. And when motherfuckers get scared, that's when motherfuckers accidentally get shot.
Oh.
And you don't want that. And Ringo here definitely doesn't want.
Yeah, Ringo's a lose-lose situation.
Yolanda, it's cool, baby. It's cool. We still just talking. Come on.
Vincent came out of the bathroom to a robbery.
I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go home.
Just hang in there, baby.
Oh.
That's it.
That's it.
General principle.
No, Yolanda, he ain't gonna do a goddamn motherfucking thing. Vince, shut the fuck!
Vincent always just makes things worse, I feel.
Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17.
Say it again.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak.
Is that extra in the background asleep?
Never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was some cold-blooded shit to say to a motherfucker before I popped a cap in his ass.
Yeah, it does sound pretty cool.
You're the righteous man, and I'm the shepherd. And it's the world that's evil and selfish.
A lot of interpretations there.
Trying real hard to be the shepherd.
This is so awesome. Let me enjoy my breakfast in peace. The cops are going to be outside, are they not? Peace, everyone. Sorry about your wallets. Ah, that's it. That's it. That was a really fun movie. But I feel like I need to watch it again to connect more of the pieces. But it was really cool how it was structured, where the start was also the end, and then, but the end of the movie wasn't the end of all the, like, the timeline of the action and stuff. So interesting. Dialogue was amazing. Cinematography and camera work was really good. Yeah, just overall a really fun movie. I didn't know it was going to be funny. I didn't know Pulp Fiction was going to be funny, but it was a pretty funny movie as well. And that was my reaction to Pulp Fiction, the 1994 crime thriller Quentin Tarantino movie starring John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Bruce Willis, Tim Roth, Christopher Walken, Harvey Keitel, and so many other actors. The cast for this movie, and the cast for most Quentin Tarantino movies, is stacked. Like, he usually brings in and manages to pull absolutely insane actors because they know they're going to be able to just perform. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every single actor's performance in a Quentin Tarantino movie is amazing. And maybe it's because they get excited for the script as well, because the writing in these movies is so phenomenal. It's writing, like, very unique and to Quentin Tarantino, the way that it's so fast-paced, the language that is used. It's writing that you really only see with Quentin Tarantino. Obviously, there are people who will try to replicate it, but I don't think anyone has found that way of writing as Quentin Tarantino has. And I know some people don't like the way that he writes stuff, and I think I think that I can see people not liking the way that he writes stuff because a lot of it is very crass. There is a lot of swearing and stuff. There's some, I don't know, humor that people might find insensitive, but for me, this movie is just so much fun. The way that it is written is so much fun. The directing is amazing. The acting was incredible, and overall, I just had such a great time with Pulp Fiction. This is a movie that has almost transcended into God status among movies in a way. Like, everyone knows about Pulp Fiction. Even if you've never seen this movie before, you at least know of the poster of Uma Thurman, you know, sitting on her stomach with the cigarette with her legs up in the background, the big red bar with the yellow Pulp Fiction. Everyone knows the poster. Everyone knows something from this movie. I think a lot of people maybe now know John Travolta from this movie because there are so many memes and gifs surrounding this movie in terms of, you know, John Travolta looking really confused in Uma Thurman's house, or the dance sequence and stuff like that. They're all used in today's, I don't know, short form content, if you will. And so it's just a movie that seemed to have transcended the 90s and has become so much bigger than maybe it was ever thought it was going to be. I feel like it's probably Quentin Tarantino's most popular movie. I can't say for certain, but I feel like Pulp Fiction is probably his most popular movie, and I think it definitely deserves to be up there. And I don't think this movie is for everyone as well, because the plot is very much like kind of segueing in between different things, where you have the Tim Roth's story, and then all of a sudden you go to John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, and then all of a sudden we have Bruce Willis for a bit, and then we have John Travolta and Uma Thurman, but then all of a sudden we go to Bruce Willis, and John Travolta's there, but then he dies, but then we go back to John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson again. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of bounces between these different characters and these different story beats, and it takes a while for it to make sense, so I can get why people maybe would get confused or lost with this movie, but I just found it to be so much fun. We got to spend time with all these random characters and then see how their lives kind of intersected with everyone else's lives. You know what I mean? See how John Travolta's Vincent intersected with Butch, Bruce Willis's character, and to see Butch just destroy Vincent when he was on the toilet was so funny. Vincent's just on the toilet like for 30% of this movie. But also to just see like the plot twists in this movie. The things that happened in this movie were not on my bingo card. They were not on my bingo card for today. The Butch thing especially was not something I ever expected a movie to go to, especially I mean, going into Pulp Fiction, I was expecting some wacky things because it's Quentin Tarantino, and sometimes he goes pretty wacky and pretty far out, but I was not expecting Butch's storyline, which seemed like a fairly simple, maybe a little bit more run-of-the-mill storyline, where he's a boxer, but he doesn't forfeit the fight like he's supposed to. He doesn't fall in the 5th round. Instead, he actually kills the boxer, and then he goes on the run. I thought he was just going to keep going on the run with his girlfriend, and maybe his boss was going to find him, kill him, or maybe he was going to escape. I don't know how it was going to play out, but I didn't expect for the life of me that he was going to get into a car crash, then his boss was going to chase him into a store, the store owner was going to pull a gun on them, then they get surrendered, they get knocked out, whatever, then they wake up in a sex dungeon. How was I ever going to get that? How is anyone going to get that? It is the most random twist of all time, but somehow Quentin Tarantino makes it work in the story. Like, it fits the story somehow, and I don't understand that. But I never thought I would see Bruce Willis with a gag ball in his mouth in my life, but here we are. The movie is also very surprisingly funny. I didn't expect Pulp Fiction to be so funny. I do know that Quentin Tarantino is pretty good with his humor. He's pretty fast-paced and witty with his humor, and from the movies that I have seen of Quentin Tarantino's, there is humor laced within it, but I feel like Inglourious Basterds, for instance, was a little bit more of a serious movie. I haven't watched it in a while, but there definitely was comedy in that movie, don't get me wrong, but Pulp Fiction was way more funny than I thought it was going to be. Everything that Samuel L. Jackson said I found to be humorous, not because I wasn't taking him seriously. I was taking him seriously. It was just his delivery was just so fun, and the lines were just so fun that I couldn't help myself from laughing. John Travolta, especially with Uma Thurman, just trying to not fall in love with her, but all at the same time make sure she has fun, and then his like awkwardness and his awkward silence was just so funny as well. John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson working together was so much fun. Even at the end of the sex dungeon thing, when Bruce Willis and Vince Rhymes, I think that's his name? Ving Rhames, my bad, Ving Rhames. When Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames were just standing over Zed or whatever his name was after his ding-dong had been blown off. Even just like that silence, that like really awkward silence and that uncomfortable silence of what the heck just happened. It was funny, you know what I mean? Like, it was funny in a way, in this weird, twisted way. It was humorous, and I found that to be a lot of the types of humor in this movie. It was really weirdly twisted to be funny, but it was still funny, and I really had a good time. Like, I really enjoyed myself. I felt like I was smiling a lot in this movie, which is not something I expected. I thought this was going to be a little bit more serious of a film. There is something that I was a little confused about, and I need someone to let me know. Maybe it was Bruce. Oh, you know what? I think I just connected the dots. Okay, so you know that little watch face thing that Christopher Walken's character just gives to the kid? I didn't remember the kid's name for the life of me, but I think that kid is supposed to be Bruce Willis as a child. I think that kid is supposed to be Butch as a child. Again, I don't know why I didn't hear the name and then connect it to Butch, but I feel like the captain, whatever his name was, Christopher Walken's character, gave that watch to Butch. And you know what I mean? Like, I think that was the history, the prehistory. So it was the butt watch. It was the butt watch. When I watched the movie, I was like, oh, it's not the butt watch because it was on like a strap and stuff. But I think that watch was the butt watch. And yeah, like I said, the dialogue and the script is just really, really well done in this movie. Really well written. The highest praise I can give it is that a lot of the times the dialogue seems very natural. The way the characters just overlap each other while they're speaking. They yell at each other. Sometimes it's even incoherent, so you can't even understand what's happening, but that just makes it feel more grounded and more real. Like one of the best scenes for that, for example, I think, is when Uma Thurman's character Mia is overdosing in that house, and the guy's trying to find the medical book, and his wife is yelling at him, and he's yelling at his wife, and you can't really understand what's happening, but you understand what's happening at the same time, because you can't really understand the dialogue that's being said because there's so much yelling going on, but there's no music in the background, and it just felt so real, you know what I mean? It felt like an actual married couple kind of yelling at each other in this fairly urgent situation, and the dialogue just works like that. I feel like Quentin Tarantino definitely has this way of just making it feel very rhythmical and feeling very natural, like characters would actually say this stuff if they were real people. And yes, sometimes they go a little far and they say the most wacky things of all time, but I think that just adds to the humor of the movie. But for the most part, the dialogue, the way that characters say things, maybe not necessarily the lines themselves, but the way that they say things, the way that their lines interact with other people's lines just feels real. Something that I also especially noticed this time compared to when I watched Reservoir Dogs or maybe even any other Quentin Tarantino movie is the directing. Quentin Tarantino's directing was really well done in this movie, and I really appreciated how he always knows how to frame characters in a way that shows the most important aspect of the movie, which is the characters. He just does a lot of these long takes, these very subtle long takes where the camera is either just following characters through a hallway or just standing still as the character's looking kind of off camera, or even, you know, at the start of the movie where Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta are facing the door, the camera's behind them, you just see the back of their heads. But either way, no matter what he's doing, it's always these really long takes that just lets you sit with characters as they talk about what feels very mundane but somehow relates to the story later on. Like the foot massage conversation at the start of the movie led into a conversation with Mia in halfway point of the movie, you know what I mean? Like these things kind of overlap in interesting ways, but even if the conversation is a little mundane and is something that doesn't relate later, it's still just fun to be with these characters, to listen to them talk, and it really just gets you to understand each character on a much deeper level than if there were a lot of cuts, if we didn't spend time with them just talking about these things that feel like they don't have any relevance to the story. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed the directing in this movie a lot. And yeah, I think that's going to be the end of my reaction and review to Pulp Fiction. I think I could talk a lot more about this movie. I think all the actors did an amazing job. I think Quentin Tarantino's Jimmy was actually the weakest part of this movie. I think that his acting was just a little bit below what everyone else was bringing, but again, I don't think Quentin Tarantino is like an actual actor. I think he's definitely a lot better as a screenwriter and as a director and stuff, but everyone else did a fantastic job in this movie as an actor. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Let me know if you want me to watch other Quentin Tarantino movies. Again, Django Unchained, Kill Bill Volume 1 and Volume 2 are coming out soon on the channel, hopefully. Should be in the next, I don't know, probably in the next month, give or take, but it's coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, but let me know about Django Unchained, if there's any other, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, if there's any other ones that I have missed that you guys would like me to watch, then let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.